I see trees of green.
Welcome to Harry Wright Lake. It's still cold. It's February 22nd. Today we're going to see the forest for the trees. You know that old phrase, that old saying, you don't see the forest for the trees. And I don't care how cold it is when I come and run, as long as the sun is out. Hopefully you can see this. To me, when the sun goes through the trees the way it does, it's just kind of like magic, the way it comes through. How you doing, buddy? It's becoming more and more popular to trail. And just the way the sunlight comes through, to me it's just like magic. That's why I'll bundle up, but the way the sun hits the trees on an angle, it's almost just like a paintbrush. And again, the energy that's out here, the collective consciousness of the trees is just, it literally is an energy bath. It literally raises your vibration. It can help with stress. It can rebalance your emotions. Now again, it ain't gonna fix anything. I mean, permanently, it's not a pill. You know, it's not alcohol, which is worse. You know, you're not getting high. But it does help you to process. And again, going back to my Guido days when I was trying to get over girls and loves and stressful situations, it always made me feel better, and I didn't know why. You know, now it makes a little bit more sense. Because like I'm saying, when you come into the woods collectively, the energy and consciousness of all of the trees creates that calm, tranquil, peaceful energy. And it's because all of these guys are alive. And it's a conscience. And we should feel blessed and lucky wherever we have these collections of trees and trails. When you come out here, it's almost like you can really commune with your higher self and process things, and it might not be immediate, you know, so that's why don't wait till you feel good to go out into the woods. It's kind of like use nature as a way to process and feel better about yourself, or work through some of the things that you're going through. It's one of my favorite alleyways right there. Look at that. So beautiful. And that's why, shut up now. We gotta go see Arthur. Arthur's waiting. It's like when you leave a place like this is when you can really start to feel the benefits, you know, because hopefully if you're exercising, now you don't even have to run like I do. You can just walking, you know, fast walking, just to get your heart rate up, to get yourself deep breathing, because that's what you can do even at home. You know, the deep breathing helps you process energy. You clearing your chakras, clearing your emotional body. And so the more, because it's all about processing, you know, stress is retained negative energy. That's exactly what stress is. Now again, if it goes back further to a traumatic experience, then of course that energy is more a part of your energy field. And it's not as easy as just breathing it out. But let me tell you something, you do breathe it out. You do get to the core issue of whatever your energy block is, or you know, if there's something. And this is how it starts. It starts with getting yourself to a place of kind of relaxation and balance, because otherwise, you know, it's just chaos. It's like, it's like a million different bees stinging you. You know, it's almost like you can't get to that one bee. So the key to kind of chilling and getting yourself in balance is that you start to recognize that there is a place of peace that you can get to. You have to get yourself to a nice, calm place. And then when you start to feel that stress coming back, you know, and something triggers you, like, oh, I was feeling really good, and then all of a sudden, fuck, a commercial. Let's say it's just a commercial. And all of a sudden your bell starts going off. You start getting stressed. Just stop. There's something in that commercial that triggered you. There's a clue. You'll always be able to figure it out and find, and this is what I'm talking about. Your higher self, your subconscious, will guide you to whatever's really getting to you. Sometimes it's just stress, you know, work, and you need some time off. And then you can burn that off a little easier by working out, you know. But if you don't, if you just kind of let it build up, that's what I said, when you start to get hit with 10 different levels and 10 different areas of stress, that's when it gets harder and harder to identify where it comes from. And then a lot of people sadly let it become a normal part of who they are. And they're just, oh, I'm just high strung, I'm just a stressful person, I just have a short temper. It's like, no, you don't, I promise you. Everybody at their core, balanced energy is chill and relaxed and happy. It's just that life sometimes gives you so many different layers and experiences that we forget that. And again, it's just like living with a certain amount of pain, like in your knee, and not walking the right way. It doesn't have to become a part of you. And that's kind of what I try to teach people, because my God, I'm speaking from experience. And energy is always moving. It never stays exactly the same. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Oh. So this is my favorite spot within the spot. And I'm doing a lot of talking. I usually run. But I'm trying to kind of give everybody a reason and a plan to get into nature, get yourself relaxed. Because when you're in a place like this, it's very easy to kind of leave your troubles kind of behind. And it doesn't have to be permanently. Every little bit helps. Every little bit of, and water. My God, there's something about the water too. Just listen to this. I'm going to shut up for a minute. Comes in from over there, and you can hear it running over here. And it's not just in your head. When you hear running water, that's why fountains in your home, you know, little waterfalls, you know, you can get them in your home, having them even at your desk at work. If you can have like a little waterfall, or even just a video of waterfall. You know, the water running, and trees, and nature. You know, it can be mountains again, it can be the beach, it can be, you know, whatever kind of makes you have that, everyone's different, but there's just no question that being in nature helps to balance you. It helps you to purge what's going on inside. And again, once you're at it and you realize how kind of calm and relaxed you are, that's your opportunity to identify when you start to get stressed out, to say, okay, what was that just triggered me? You know, if it's your kid, it can't just be your kid, it's got to be something your kid said or did, you know, that maybe triggers you from like your parents, how your parents used to say something. I mean, again, there's always a breadcrumb trail. Nothing is an accident. You don't just get triggered by something for no reason, you know? I mean, a dog barking in the background can set you off back to when you were younger, when a dog used to wake you up in the morning when you were trying to sleep. Because a dog barking is just, some people don't hear that dog. You know what I mean? So whatever triggers you, honor it. And if it's large enough in your life that it causes problems, then you can repattern it. And sometimes all you have to do is identify where it came from and kind of put a spotlight on it. And so the same thing, like I said, with going into nature and letting yourself balance and everything. And that's why the trees are a collective energy and a consciousness that is ancient, it has wisdom in it, and it's not an accident that a lot of people, whether they realize it or not, they kind of head for the mountains and head for the trails. And as long as you just walk, take your dog a half hour, 20 minutes, get your heart rate up where you're breathing, you know what I mean, and you're processing everything. So anyway, I'm gonna run now. And there's a special tree I'm going to introduce you all to. There's this one guy, his name is Arthur, that I have a special connection with over here. And that's where we're going to go next. Alright guys, so let's go. Let's go, Arthur's waiting. Come on, shut up. Alright. Now again, as I've been learning more by doing research about, trees, and the deeper nature of them, is that I heard that once you make a special connection to a certain tree, you actually can bond with that tree to a point that it is like a living entity, a being. It knows you. Again, it's not going to go to lunch with you. Let's go down the shore, Arthur. It's still a tree. But from a conscience level, supposedly, when you make that connection, it stays. Come on, let's sneak up on Arthur. Let's sneak up on him. Shh. I don't know if he knows we're coming. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. There he is at the end. Shh. There he is. Hey, what's up there, Arthur? If that doesn't look like two arms, a broad nose coming down with a mouth, and these two eyes right up here. I'm gonna put selfies up, but I'd never even looked at this until this all started clicking. So, what's up, Arthur? What's up? You give your tree a hug. How's everything? Look, there he is. What's up, Arthur? Like this. What's up, Arthur? What's up there, kid? How's everything? How have the neighbors been? They giving you any shit? And so anyway, little did I know that I was actually bonding with Arthur over here. But they're multidimensional beings. They go into the earth. They're obviously up in third dimension. And then they go up into the fourth dimension with their energy and their leaves. And again, they got their own communication going around. They all talk to each other in their own way. And it's something that I'm learning, but I completely believe. So yeah, let's get a quick selfie with Arthur. Right, look at him. What's up, Arthur? What's up there, kid? Right, come on, you can't see it. I swear to God, when I heard about the look at your favorite tree and you'll see a face. As soon as I fucking looked, I saw it. Right, Arthur? You handsome devil. And so anyway, my grandfather's name is Arthur, and that's my middle name. So this is also my favorite little spot now that I come and visit. And Arthur, I told him that I was going to make a video about the trees, about the forest for the trees, and go into a little bit more specifics about our connection. So Arthur, man, I'm trying to spread the news and to say make a friend with a tree, because whenever I come here now, too, even though it's cold and it's a little warmer today and I can't stay very long, make sure this is still going. What I'll do is I'll just kind of put my back up against the tree. Normally you sit on the ground and you can kind of sit there And the energy from the tree literally will help you to balance you, like to take it to the next step further. Like people have talked about having Kundalini awakenings, and you can take it a step further from just being out in nature if you can stop and, you know, not only hug the tree, but if you can put your back up against a nice strong tree. And I heard they love getting hugs, right? You love getting hugs, right, Arthur? Let's give Arthur another hug. Yeah, people are gonna think we're crazy. Fuck them, Arthur, right? They don't know. They don't know what we have. They're just jealous. Me and Arthur are having a love affair. Maybe Arthur's a female. Do you have a gender, Arthur? I don't know, but he's badass. He's been here for God knows how long. But you're gonna tell me that doesn't, you don't see Arthur's face? As soon as I looked, I saw it. So anyway, Arthur, we're gonna try to put this together and make a nice video and try not to sound too crazy, just enough to teach people. All right, my brother. So you hold it down out here. You let these people know that you're boss. I hope they don't get jealous when I leave. They're like, that human pays too much attention to Arthur. He don't pay no attention to us. You're all important. All of you motherfuckers. And we'll see you next time, Arthur. So feel free to visit me. I'll let you know when the video is up. You can sign off on it to let me know that it's okay. And I appreciate you, buddy.